Let's get to your forecast right now. So spring has sprung, but wouldn't know it if you look at the forecast. Let's take a look at the radar. John Elliott is tracking it all for us.
We're 4 minutes in, right?
4 minutes.
Don't you feel it already?
There's something in the air.
Yeah, there is. Yes, there is.
It's called the nor'easter. Let's see what the weather watchers are watching. So many weather watchers reporting these cold numbers. I mean, air temperature readings 27, 26 to 33 in the Hudson Valley. Hey, you know, John and Helen already have a little bit of mixing going on down in Ocean County. So we do have some wet weather. I got a kick out of this. Steve sent us all a message in snow. Happy spring. And this is a great way to watch the weather. That, by the way, not a cat. That's a dog who just likes to watch the weather. So, yeah, I mean, the pets are going to be inside tomorrow in the worst of this storm. And, you know, I don't want to cause additional stress, but you really have to think about your plans on Wednesday, because Wednesday, during the day, that's when it really gets cranking. Cloudy and 30, winds out of the east at 10, so it feels a lot colder. Just for the sake of time, I'm jumping right into the Futurecast. I want to time this out. John and Helen, one of my weather watching teams down in South Ocean, they're reporting a little bit of mixing. As we speak, Elise Finch is heading down. She's going to have live coverage coming up at 5 from the Jersey Shore, and you will see some issues for the afternoon commute for parts of Somerset, Middlesex, flirting with Somerset, Middlesex, but Monmouth Ocean, absolutely, and some of that could be sticking. Then there's a break, and then it's pretty quiet until about 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. So early commuters, you're in better shape. But then we start to see some of these bands set up, and then the darker colors of blue during the course of the morning means snowfall rates are picking up. The North American model has snowfall rates midday at 1 inch per hour. So that's when you can see those big totals, and that's what the algorithm is picking up on. And then it's snowing all the way through the afternoon and then into the evening. Yeah, this is past dinner time now on Wednesday, and now it's past midnight. It's Thursday morning. We still have some leftover bands before we see some sun on Thursday. Our basic kind of a blended model output is 6 to 10 plus. But with colder air, it looks like there's going to be colder air. We could be focusing on the 10-plus part for more of the area. The European model is rather measured, has about, on average, a half a foot event. But notice where those bands set up, you could see closer to a foot. The North American model is just really just kind of erupted, putting over a foot even in the city, with this band a little farther to the north and west. So after the show on Facebook, we'll go through the models hour by hour to show you not only the snowfall rate, but then the projected output. That 15.7, I think, is too high for the city. Gusty winds, though, and the moon cycle. That means starting tonight through the day Wednesday into early Thursday. Got to watch the coast. Minor to moderate coastal flooding. And then also with the heavy wet snow and the wind is going to be a real menace with that 40 to 45 mile an hour wind. We could see power outages. And what makes it so challenging for the crews not only is getting out and around in this, but also the wind keeps them out of the buckets that they need to be up in to fix the lines. So a little bit of snow and mixing south and west. Late this afternoon, could see some issues with accumulation. And then Wednesday during the day, fun. We're going to be watching it and covering it right here. Then we stay below normal right through the weekend.
I mean, what a way to start the season.
There's no spring warm-up.
What?
Just in our step.
Thanks, John.
No words, Johnny, no words.